hopefully the guys can drive under control and be very competitive with one another. Practice did not look real good, but they normally push a lot harder in practice than they do during the race. Let's hope for a lot of good clean laps and a very enjoyable race for everyone to sit back and watch.
10-4. I think it's going to be a good one to watch, and pretty excited to see how this one goes down. We have one of our broadcasters out there running number 14, Eddie Jones. Let's keep an eye on him tonight, see if maybe he can shake off the rust from being in the broadcast booth.
Freaking schizophrenic. Who's racing tonight?
I'll let you know in a few laps.
So we're getting ready to we're gridded right now. We're getting ready to go. Ken, what's your thoughts on tonight's race? Are we gonna have a lot of cautions?
I hope not. I think we're gonna be okay. You're gonna see a lot of the familiar faces, I believe, run up front. You know, we got Tommy Cannon, who got quick time tonight. Normally a quick runner. Hopefully he can keep his equipment underneath him real good tonight and keep a good run for the other guys to try to catch.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. These guys usually do pretty well, so let's see where we end up.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we did get 22 qualifiers out of the 30 people competing tonight, so most guys did qualify. There is some pitting in the backstretch at Bristol here. I believe we got 22 spots open in the front stretch, and the rest go to the backstretch, so can be an advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah, that I don't like that back pit lane, but some guys are okay with it.
Well, we got the lights out on the old pace car there, so we're going to be going green next time, Pete.
Yep, here we go. Tighten them belts one more time. Field's tightening it up. Green flag. Clean start going in the back stretch there. It looks like number 33 under number 11 get a little close.
Did notice that number 57, Jeff Gilmore, started from the pit lane, so he's running one lap down already to the leaders, but maybe we'll get an early caution. He can get a lucky dog.
Yeah, if he comes out on a late lap, he can just stay ahead of the group. I think he might catch an early caution and be able to get right back up in there. Vernon looks like he's got 42 on his bumper. 42 looks underneath.
I think Vern's got the preferred lane. I think it's going to be hard for Ed to pass him down the low. He just doesn't get the momentum that Vernon does on the top lane.
Yeah, coming out.
Oh, we got Josh got on the side of Dode. Dode kept her straight. Nice job by Dode to keep everything straight.
Real good reaction time on that number 8 as well to stay out of Dode's bumper.
Dode, a very, very experienced racer, a great guy. One hell of a competitor, very tough to pass. Can't say nothing but good words about that boy.
Absolutely. What do they say on the track? Harder to pass than a kidney stone.
That is so true.
73 under the 88 looked nice there for a little bit. Well, after the ship got a little bit, we got Tommy Cannon in first. I can't see, I apologize for the technical difficulty. On second place, I believe that's Steve.
And Steve Thompson's running second right now, yes.
And we got Eitniear, Harrell, Jones up there, Ogle, Markheim, Adams, Robinson, and Callaway running up top 10 right now.
Seen Gary Prince the lap before nail the wall coming out of 2, but he kept everything nice and straight, so he's continuing real nice.
Things seem to be shaking out pretty well. I'm real happy to see the beginning of this race come caution-free. This isn't an easy track to accomplish that.
No, 120 roundy rounds here, you got your work cut out for you.
Oh,
Yellow's
number
out, yellow's
7.
out.
Spinning around. Wonder if he just got loose coming off of that turn there.
Yeah, it looks like an only car
Joshua,
caution here.
Did you get contact with Code? In my mirror, it looked like he...
I did, I'm pretty sure I did.
Was a good thing for the back
Yeah,
of the
close
pack
up, guys,
because the
close up.
leaders were starting to catch the back of the pack. They were within a couple laps of starting to become lap traffic back there. A lot of cars coming into the pit area.
Still gotta close up better, guys.
The 107, Jake Hounshell, he stayed out on the track along with Chuck Harrell and a couple other back markers. Majority of the guys went into the pit area though, get some fresh rubber and gasoline.
I'm seeing a 106.
10-4.
Everybody coming in.
Believe Jeff Gilmore got the lucky dog, so he's back to the lead lap, so it means all 30 vehicles.
No, I didn't.
Excuse me, we only got 28 now that are in the race, so 2 guys must have not gridded.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I think 2 started
Okay,
from maybe
Flip Rock, I didn't know it was you.
pit lane.
I'm
Car's
gonna-
going in there, too.
Sorry about that if I screwed anybody up coming out of the pits. I think I drove through way too many pit stalls.
Somebody hit me when I was in my pit stall and I ended up with repairs.
Seems like we got some chatter, some
I'm
pit
the
lane
first one on the
mayhem.
backstretch.
I don't think that's possible, is it?
That's what I thought.
This caution is brought to you
Yeah,
by
and I can't quite
Mohave
figure out what's
Homes.
going on there.
Mohave Homes, dealer of Cavco West, Cavco Durango manufactured homes. If you're looking for a custom manufactured home delivered anywhere in the United States, check out mohavehomes.net. If you live in Arizona, you can get it delivered and installed by Mohave Homes. So check them out, mohavehomes.net.
I don't know, maybe that just was the jack going down as the car passed.
So we get ready to
Hey,
go
John,
again.
I'm not sure what
Seems
happened
like
there. I
everybody's got their
apologize.
tires and fuel
Yeah, I don't know.
on
I
lap
was
what,
up next to you.
16?
I just took an EOL because I
Yeah, lap 16.
apologize. I wasn't
A
trying.
couple cars still just getting out of the pit area right now, and looks like we're starting to line up 2 by 2 to. And I believe the lights are out on the pace car, so we must be going green next time, Pete. It says 1 to green here, yes.
Here they go. The field starts bunching up again and getting ready for the restart. What do they say, Ken? Cautions breed caution, so let's keep it clean.
Yeah, let's keep them to a minimum tonight. I believe Tommy Cannon is leading. Choose to go to the top side. That's his prerogative in the OBRL league to start either groove you want if you are the leader.
He did get a great run and pulls out in front of the group pretty far. We'll see how that works out. First 3 possessions were all in single file. Eddie Jones looking under a 42 of Adams. Oh, 73 takes into oval, into the outside wall.
Right now we're still maintaining the green yet.
Green flag still out. He was down on it. They're both down on the apron, so we continue racing here.
It's a tough break for both of those gentlemen. Looks like Gary Prince is a lap down. He's staying down low, letting fast traffic go around him on the outside.
Eddie Jones came up on him and gave it a little break. Make sure he can get past him clean.
I clicked this button. I didn't get anybody, did I? I thought I had to save.
Yeah, I do see 73 Chris Carenza and Tom Ogle, number 11. They're both in the pits getting repairs at this time.
Looks like a bit of an extended stay for them. 25 laps of our 120, and we're still running green here. One caution early on lap 15, I believe.
Yeah, before the race, Pete, me and you were talking about over-under on cautions, and we both thought it would be over 5. Hopefully all those drivers out there prove us wrong.
I think they may. They're looking pretty good out there. I'm seeing a lot of patience, a lot of give and take.
Still have Tommy Cannon in the lead, along with Steve Thompson and Jake Hounshell running third.
Got 16 looking at 66 of Dode. He's looking on the inside, going for the pass.
Yeah, Tony's going to have his hands full trying to get Dode on the low side. See Cajun's dropping back a few positions. I'm not sure if he's having issues or what, but a couple of cars have gotten by him since our last restart here.
During our restart, he was like a -5, lost 5 positions for that pit stop, and now he's at a -1. So I think he's picking his way through.
Good save, Tony.
Ah, okay. Let's hope so.
Looks like we got a couple of guys out of the race. Ronnie Outlaw, number 27, 22 laps down. Dwight Beverly, 30 laps down. So I'm thinking their night was over early.
Lee Applebaum doing a real nice job of staying down in the low groove, letting all the fast cars go around him on the top side. Lee's new to the OBRL and welcomed addition to our league.
Absolutely. Seeing, what, 1 lap down at this point? Very easy to make that up on a short track like this. 1 caution, he's back in business. Guess he's trying to get his feet wet a little bit, learn to drive.
Yeah, Pete, these are a good group of drivers here. If you would like to become a member of the Old Bastard League, must be 35 years or older and have a rating of under 3,500 iRating in iRacing to be able to compete in the OBRL.
Yeah, in OBRL, we try to keep the competition pretty even. Make sure that we have good competitive races.
Well, Pete, I like how everybody's kind of straining out and is letting everything take care of its own here. No one's really pushing the facts out there.
Yeah, even the passes are looking real patient and clean. They're picking their mark, not pushing the issue, which is good at lap 38.
think this would be an awesome vehicle to drive once we get the V7 tire, the next tire, into the trucks. We have it in the K&N car, and it's really nice to drive with a tire like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun to have underneath these vehicles.
Absolutely. I can't wait till they go those tires in all the vehicles.
Yes, Monday night's the only one where we got the V7 tire.
Yeah, and you could tell big difference between those races and this. Qualifying tougher with the 2-lap qualifying. Tires aren't up to heat, and it's bringing the qualifying times down a little bit.
Boy, with the lap traffic in front of the leaders, it's starting to really close up the gap between the front guys. Tommy Cannon still has a nice little lead over Steve Thompson. Ed Adams is getting real close to making a pass with Jake Hounshell, and Chuck Harrell is joining the fun up there working with Ed Adams right now.
All right, man, we survived.
Yeah, you know what I really liked? I saw that
Wasn't sure what you were
Thomas
doing,
Ogle go down low. He went down to the apron to get out of their way to let them guys continue to race.
Did you lose the truck or was just chasing it?
Pretty much. That was it.
Boy, they're just clicking off the laps real quick. We're already at lap 44, Pete. They're doing a nice job out there.
Yeah, they are. We got a lot of patience. Not giving us much to talk about except the pass here and there.
Thanks, Gary.
A lot of stuff going on around this little track, though. It's a little half-mile high banker. It's not, like Pete said earlier, this is not an easy place to get around.
No, not at all. And I'll tell you what, you take care of your equipment, you'll do well here.
Yeah, all right, it was close there, but you were all right.
John Held making a nice recovery, moved up to 18th place now after being the reason the caution came out the first time.
Never give up.
Never give up. We have 22 cars on the lead lap at this time yet.
22 of what? 28 starters.
28, yep.
Yeah, 2 from the pits. That's fantastic. We got a 101 sliding around a little bit. It looks like he gains control.
That was a nice recovery by Lee. I like that. That was very nice. That could have been real bad.
Absolutely. He could have came up into that driving line and took out a lot of guys. Made a lot of guys night early.
I'm just riding. You go.
$50 laps or 120. We're only 10 away from halfway.
Boy, we keep this thing green the rest of the way. We're going to be out of here early tonight, Pete.
Absolutely. I don't mind it. We got some good racing here.
We won't even have earned our pay.
that volunteer zero.
That's right. That's right.
Speaking of pay, I will bring up that the admins of this place, really do a nice job of trying to keep this going, and it's not an easy task. So they do a real nice job, and the drivers, the donations are well appreciated, and keeping this thing going.
All right, Tommy Cannon still holding them off. Steve Thompson yet. Got about a quarter-second gap between those two. Pete, I have no idea what a fuel run is here, so we're going to have to kind of pay attention to see when some of the guys start pitting, hopefully under green flag pit stops.
Yeah, I think we might see them. We got Tommy Cannon, and in first place with Steve, right on his bumper.
Yeah, top 5 are running real close to, nose to tail there, so nice little gaps in between each one. I think they're still biting their time yet. I think they're just waiting for laps to click off.
Yeah, those top 3 are definitely seasoned drivers.
Most definitely. At least we don't have one of those races where the pace car leads the most laps in the race.
Yeah, we got Steve, I think, 67, just clicking off some laps behind Tommy, saving his equipment, and I think we're going to see a charge late in the race here. You got 42 sneaking around in the 4th place position.
Chuck Harrell also doing a nice job out there. He's running 5th right now.
Wow, I was just looking at Jake Hounshell, 22 positions gained, currently in 3rd.
Yeah, he's a 3-digit number, and they are not allowed to qualify in the OBRL. They have to wait till they get the 2-digit number. When you have a 3-digit number in the OBRL, it means you are on learning probation. You have to have 6 races in a certain series or 12 races overall in the OBRL in order to qualify for a 2-digit number.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be holding 107 back at all.
Nah, he's a fast charger in whatever car he's racing with the
I
OBRL.
know you wanted to run the bottom. I was staying out of your way.
No, you're good, bud.
Pete, you think these drivers in front that are on the main lap, on the lead lap yet, are going to move over for the leaders?
You know, some of them will fight for that, stay on the lead lap, but most of them were cordial enough to let them through. '67 gets around 28, a lap car, nice and easy. Same with 42 and 1.
Yeah, the Chuck Harrell got caught behind a lap car and got freight trained by 2 other guys, Eddie Jones and Jeff Gilmore, getting by Chuck Harrell. Used the 28 car as a pick.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys know how to use them. I've been caught on that myself.
Pete, we are coming to lap 70 already. You believe that? It is going really fast tonight.
We only have 50 laps to go.
Eddie Jones must have found another gear because he's starting to feel a little power on his side there.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be up front before this race is over. Top 20 looks like a decent field of Chevys and Toyotas. Doesn't count this one, but we do have our Manufacturers Cup on our Sunday League, which is a battle heating up pretty good. I think Fords and Chevy separated by 0.01 in the Manufacturers Cup.
Wow, that is amazing how close that can be.
Yes, sir.
We have to thank Patrick Milligan from E-Metro Ford for sponsoring the Manufacturers Cup. That's something that he put together for us, and as a group, we are glad to have.
What are they, Patrick's got a nice little business there. What, any make, any model shipped right to your door from emetroford.com.
Yeah, it's based out of Chicago, but give him a call and he'll help you out with anything you need. Hey, we got a caution, Pete.
Caution flag's out. I got nothing here. I didn't see anything on that. Did you, Ken?
No, I am looking all over and I am
Sorry,
not
that
coming up
was-
with anything.
At the last second there.
Right there on the front stretch.
Yeah,
he had
you
a
did,
car
you
facing the wrong way.
Shit. I got screwed on that last wreck there. I'm stopping the track. I did stop in the track pretty much.
I wonder if it was Tom Ogle, because I see he's in the pits already.
It's all good, man. Nice job.
Looks like he might have called a tow. Caution flag's out.
Well, there goes our green flag pit stop.
You know, but these guys can make it on the rest of the fuel, I believe. So it's definitely going to be, we'll see what happens till the end here.
I see Tommy Ken dipped into the pits, but Steve stayed out. So our second place runner now just became our leader. Jake Hounshell stayed out along with Chuck Harrell. But it looks like both of those guys are going to be going in the pits.
Steve stayed out.
I believe Kevin Eitniear stayed out. Boy, not many guys did. I think Steve's going to be in really bad shape here. I think Steve's dumping in now. He realized that he made the wrong choice there.
Yeah, that's going to hurt him a little bit, I think. But he'll make his way through.
He's a hard charger. Still has 40 laps when we go green. He'll be fine.
Pit road's real busy. So we'll see how this fans out once all the cars get new tires and fuel.
Man, that backstretch hurts.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I see it right now. Tommy Can's leading. Ed Adams second.
Front stretch hurts.
Our buddy in the car 14, he slid his way up to third. Good job for Eddie Jones.
Well, I was hoping he'd have a little bit rougher evening so that maybe he'll join us back in the booth. He looks like he's having too much fun there.
This discussion is sponsored by Hempshack, hempshack.net.
Zach
Hey,
Calloway.
got some new products, guys. We got 1,500 milligram CBD oil now. Double the strength of the 750. You only have to use half as much, and it's $149.95. So you even save yourself some money. Go check it out. They got some CBD gummies too for all you that like to chew on candy. Hempshack.net, sponsor of our Monday night National Series.
All right, I see Zach Calloway's running fourth, along with Dave Hunt in fifth.
Steve, what's the
Sixth is Josh Robinson. Believe we got Chris Monroe in the 15 truck. Chuck Harrell and Jake Hounshell was running in the top three most of the race. Slipped back a few positions there in the pit road.
What's a ladder?
I'll send it to you.
What do we have? 42, 47, setting us off in the restart here?
39 up here.
Yep, Tommy Chu's in the top lane again, trying to get the momentum built up.
Definitely Highline preferred tonight. Green flag.
Nice job by Ed Adams, though.
Those guys watching their P's and Q's here, trying to get strung out, find their place. Oh, we got a spinner. Still green.
You're running down there.
Nope, caution did come out on this, Pete. 16, Tony Womack sitting in the front stretch.
Are you all right?
Yellow flag's out.
Bernie, you didn't hit the wall, did you?
No.
I didn't want to squeeze you, but I had to come up a little bit.
Sounds like somebody came up into Vernon Mayhew. 33. I'll see if I can pull up an instant replay of that for us.
I'm on the apron.
Open after.
16, did you spin or did you just decide to pit?
I had to race.
Can't seem to bring that up. Sorry, folks.
You get this close to the end, it's hard to kind of concede a position.
Pete, that would be a negative right now. I'm not back on live. I need to do some adjusting here. But we are under green.
Did we get together or was it just pushing too hard? Yeah, all the laps kind of meshed together here, and I'm like, I know we touched just a little bit, but I don't think that.
I'm sorry, we are not under green. We are still under caution yet. My fault.
That was a men's race tonight, I guess.
This caution is brought to you by Seat Time Racing School. If you're looking for a real racing school, learn to drive a real NASCAR, go to seattimeracing.school.net.
So right now we do have Ed Adams in the lead. Tommy Cannon second. Eddie Jones running third. Zach Calloway fourth. Josh Robinson running the top five.
Pit seemed to be calming down now.
You got one lap to green here, Pete, so pace car lights are out. They're lining up 2 by 2 again, and Ed Adams chose the top lane. We'll see if Tommy can power his way past Ed like Ed did to him the previous restart.
There's room, Steve. I'll let you in.
Getting ready to go back to green.
Careful. Thank you.
Sir.
Field's tightening up.
Oh, Zach Calloway got together with Tommy Cannon. Eddie Jones gets involved. Whole mess of cars being involved going in the corner one down the front stretch. Big mess.
Just picked that up. Looked like Steve got into the brakes. Maybe hit the outside wall. 14's down low. 7 sitting down on the apron. 1 up towards the 28 up into the wall. We're going to see how this works out.
I had him locked up too.
I think we're all hard in the brake.
And that took a lot of cars out.
Yeah,
Not completely out of the race, but a lot of damaged vehicles out there right now.
Anybody see the pace car yet? I see it. Never mind. All right, come on, guys. You got to get there and get by the pace car.
Rough break for Tommy Cannon. He was running second, and Zach Calloway and him got together going down the front stretch.
Let's go, Abner.
Sorry, bud.
Like Steve Thompson's coming into the pits for repairs, along with Eddie Jones. Zach Calloway's in the pits. Jeff Gilmore and John Held.
If they can get repairs, stay on the lead lap, I still think they'd be a contender here. So.
Yeah, it looks like Vern had so much damage he called it quits for the rest of the race. So Vern Margam out of today's competition.
Another casualty of an accident. However, you know, with the IPL system that the OBRL runs, this kind of thing, you want to run some clean laps after an accident to pull that IPL down.
Yeah, the OBRL has instituted the IPL process, like Pete was trying to describe here, and you have to stay under a certain amount of IPL, or you will get put on suspension. You go on probation for 4 races. If you cannot get it under the set amount, you will be suspended for 1 race, and then must have to try to work to get that number lowered, so you can continue in that series for the OBRL.
Yeah, and you want to run some laps after you get that into an accident to bring that IPL down.
Looks like Eddie and Steve maintained the lead lap. They didn't get a lap down the way it looks. Also looks like Gary Corbett made a quick trip to the pit area. Got about 25 to go here, Pete. What do you think's going to shake out for the last 25?
Well, I think some guys are going to be wanting to get up to that front again. Some of those fast
There's a left, guys. We got to come by.
So I'm hoping to see still some patience, but 20 laps or 25 laps to go. I think we're going to see some guys up on the wheel and trying to get the best finishing position they can. Hope it's clean.
Zach Calloway's been in the pits for just over 3 minutes. John Held has been in for 3 minutes also.
Yeah, extended stays. They must have been hit pretty hard in that last caution.
You got 1 lap to green here, Pete. We're ready to go again.
.42 outside again. Brings the field to the checker or the green flag. Sorry.
Ed does a nice job holding off Chuck Harrell on the inside there. Jake Hounshell jumped into 3rd, along with Josh Robinson. And we got a great run for 5th between Chris Monroe.
Got a nice move with the 53, trying to get up. I think the 15, no, that was a battle for the 15, which he ends up winning.
Boy, those guys are pushing hard. They're getting awfully high. They're not getting. I think they're overdriving going into the corners right now. They're drifting kind of high.
They might have the feeling of, I only got 20 laps for these tires to last, so I'm going to push them.
Dave Hunt doing a nice job running in 5th. He's closing in on the 4th place finisher, Josh Robinson, right now.
What do we have? 20 laps left, now 19.
Pete, we still have 16 vehicles on the lead lap yet. Gary Corbett, last vehicle on the lead lap.
106, real close to the 66 bumper. .66 got a nice battle going on. 66 holds them off on the high side.
I'll just follow you, Gary. You guys are racing for position.
.107 just tapped Chuck Harrell in between 1 and 2 there, but both are doing just fine. Jake putting a lot of pressure on Chuck right now, running for second place. Meantime, Ed Adams is pulling out a nice lead. He's got a 1.25 second lead over second place, Chuck Harrell.
Yeah, he's right on a 107's right on the bumper of the 135. Oh, we got a guy spinning out in the
Clear roof.
oh, he grabbed it. 107. Nice recovery.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, 101.
101, Lee Applebaum.
Go get him, cowboy.
He definitely had a nice recovery.
And that was right in front of our leader, Ed Adams.
I guess nowhere safe on the track tonight.
Got a dozen to go here, Pete. Dozen to go. Jake Hounshell did pass Chuck for second place. Josh Robinson trying to catch up to Chuck, try to get the podium finish.
Thomas Ogle laying low, trying to run some laps to help his IPL out. 135 still marching, passing lap cars, trying to catch up to 107. Coming real high on entrance. I think 135 is looking for some speed.
Jake starting to put some nice pressure on Ed Adams, going down the back stretch. Tommy Kahneman back out, having a bunch of repair done to his truck.
Lap cars are doing a great job, staying low, staying out of the way, letting the race continue.
Yeah, Gary Corbett was our last car in the lead lap, just got passed by Ed Adams, so we only got 15 on the lead lap right now.
Number 67 pushed himself back up to what, 7th position. -3 from the start of his race.
It's a nice recovery for Steve after getting in that big mess over and down the front stretch and into corner 1. Pete, we got 5 to go here.
5 to go, and they're still pushing hard. Eddie Jones, I'm not sure where he's at.
He's running towards the back of the lead. I think he's running like 14th or 15th place right now.
13th position right now, still trying to get the best finish he can after being caught up in that mayhem.
I believe we got the white flag coming out here real soon.
White flag waves. 107 has 1 lap to get it done. He's looking under the inside. Ed Adams was still pushing.
Ed Adams did
like
get
he
the
pulled
win.
away.
Racing you clean, Jake. Go
Good job.
Nice job by Ed. Second place,
Yeah,
Jake Hounshell.
good job.
Third,
Good
Chuck
one.
Harrell.
Good job,
Fourth,
107.
Josh Robinson. And 5th is David Hunt. Nice job, top 5.
Fantastic job
I
from
was
all the
faster,
drivers.
but there was no way I was getting around you without putting the bumper.
Yeah.
OBRL
That's the
fashion
evil
right
of
now.
this
They
race.
get the top 3 podium guys get picture taken in the front stretch.
Boy, though, when that lap car down about lost his shit in front of me, and I had to about come to a stop, I thought it was.
I saw that in my mirror.
Somebody,
Chuck, I was on the brakes too.
We'll give the drivers a minute or two
somebody,
to
hello. Hold
get their
on.
thoughts,
Can
and we'll
somebody
pull the
take
top
pictures
three
for me? I
hopefully
get
down to
disqualified, so I
talk
can't
to
see.
them after we get a minute or two.
Yeah, I can get it.
I need a side profile, and then I need a close-up, like at a 45-degree angle of the wind.
You can get all kinds of pictures of me going sideways, that's for sure.
A fine race.
Oh wait, I might be able
42,
to get it. Never mind.
107, 135. Good job, guys.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. We got two guys that didn't
107,
qualify,
you
and they
need to pull
finished
up
second
to
and
left
third,
quarter
so they did an
path
awesome
to
job
135, you need back.
working their way through the field tonight.
107, you need to pull up.
He's moving. Wait, you move.
Move up a little bit more, 135. Whoa, 107. A little bit more, 135.
As Pete's bringing Chuck Harrell down, we're watching Ed Adams do his celebratory donut run here. I'm trying, Pete. Hey, Chuck Harrell, we got you down in the broadcast booth. Hey, nice job, third place finish. How'd your night go tonight?
Hey, Chuck.
Pretty good.
User entered your channel.
It was good. Once I damaged that right front, then it created that push, and I couldn't get on it as soon as I wanted coming out of the corner. But all in all, it was. It was half in front of me and half behind me. I was able to sneak through. That's where I got that damage. So I had nothing at that last. Yeah, it was fun. Bristol's always good. It was a little different. This night race had a little more push to it than normal. So you really had to back everything.
User entered your channel.
Yeah, Chuck. Hey, that was a heck of a run running third there. Had to start back, not able to qualify yet. Other than that big wreck that happened in the middle there, anything else go bad for you the rest of the night, or everything go run real clean?
No, I think I scuffed the wall a couple times, but everything else was really good. I just got through where there were wrecks. I was able to either stop or get through them just in time. But all in all, for Bristol, that was a great race.
Awesome, real good, Chuck. Hey, nice talking with you, and good luck to you the rest of the season.
Yeah, thanks for doing what you guys do, and appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Well, Ken tries to get the number 2 finisher. It was a fantastic race tonight. I hope you enjoyed what we had brought. Looks like we got our driver.
Yeah, Jake. Hey, 2 weeks in a row we get to talk to you at the old podium finish here. Nice job out there.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. This is getting a little comfortable being here in the broadcast.
You look good tonight. Any close calls? Were you involved in anything with that big wreck down the front straightaway going into one, about 3/4 of the race in this part?
I had a lot of close calls. I think I was only one wreck that I didn't see. There was one time when I think a bunch of the leaders, after one piss off, leaders wrecked, and then I went through somebody, had a little lag, so I didn't gain damage on that. Otherwise, I would have been out. That's right. I don't know what happened on that first pit stop. I was pitting on the back straight, and I know I just lucked out. I went from like 19th to 3rd. I'm not sure how that happened, but I didn't have much luck on the second pit stop. I went from 3rd to about 13th. Thank you very much. I definitely had something for Ed, but the way these trucks are set up, it was so loose. It was wrecking loose. There's no way I could really get beside him and make any kind of move. It would have wiped us both out. So I was happy with the second. We don't want to win, but happy.
Hey, Jake, that was a great run. Good luck to you the rest of the season. We're going to boot you back up to the race channel, and we will catch you next.
All right, guys, I appreciate it, and thanks for doing this broadcasting. Thanks, guys.
Hey, with us now is tonight's winner, Ed Adams. Ed, nice job tonight. How did everything go?
Oh, thanks, Ken. I think things went pretty well. Kept all corners on the truck and captured.
Any close calls out there tonight?
Yeah, yeah, right there at the end. I don't know what number that truck was. I was lapped down. I think it was, yeah, I think it was a triple-digit truck, but
it was a 101
he started
truck.
losing it. Yeah, the 101, man, he started losing it, and he was like bottom, top, and I was like, oh my God, he's going to come back up the racetrack, and I had no choice but to get on the binders, and almost came to to me, it was like coming to a stop. I thought my race was over, honestly. I was like, man, I was cruising. I built that big lead over Chuck, and here I am coming to almost a complete stop. I thought it was done. Yeah, he definitely let me know he was there. I'm Jake. You know, he's proven himself to be a great driver in a short amount of time. So I was comfortable with him being behind me. I figured he was a little bit better, but guarding that high line, he would have just had to have been a lot better to get the run below me and clear me. And he knew that, and he came up and let me know that if I made a mistake, he was ready to pounce. So it's pretty good. You know, statistically, I've learned from these races that the ones you think we're going to get the high number of flags like Bristol, we don't. Because I think, you know, for the most part, everybody just doesn't want to see them. So they kind of back it down a little bit. I thought we might have get a couple more than we did. So I'm definitely not going to complain about that. I think it was pretty decent night as far as the cautions go. Trucks were pretty wild though, man. You seen us on that top lane when the four of us, the 47, the 67, the 107, and myself, man, when we were jamming around there on the high side. we were half stepped out most of the time. It was a tight, loose condition. You were tight, slightly snug in the center, and then you just had to be real careful about letting it unwind on exit because that ass was wanting to walk on you.
What are you guys doing? Anybody here?
OBRL is my home. This is my retirement home, you might say. this is the best racers on the planet, I think, are here. You know, we've all been in this game for a long time. We're all in good equipment, and we've all learned how to respect each other, and that's what fantastic leagues are all about. I want to say a quick thank you to our sponsor, MojaveHomes.net, Mojave County, Arizona. If you need that new and used manufactured homes, hit them up, man. Great sponsor of ours, and hope to see them a couple more seasons.
Ed, great job tonight. Good luck to you the rest of the season, and we'll see if we talk to you up in this tower again the next couple.
All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I think in a couple races up here, I might back out of the cockpit and come join you guys for a break.
All right, well, I'm gonna send you back up to the race channel then, Ed, and we'll talk to. I want to talk to Pete for a few seconds.
All right, thanks, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Well, I want to thank you all for watching the OBR broadcast. We had a great race here at Bristol. Fantastic patience shown by all the drivers tonight. Hopefully, you enjoyed the show. And looking forward to next Wednesday, where we will hopefully broadcast another. Thanks again, and good night, everybody.